Cryptocurrency. Blockchain. There is a sea change occurring across the financial industry, an evolution that will shape the way businesses and individuals pay for goods and services for years to come. But while the buzzwords have permeated popular consciousness, it's clear there are still fundamental misunderstandings about decentralized currencies and how they affect the status quo.
Blockchain is actually a decentralized database. If you are used to using databases, perhaps on your computer or in a mainframe or a similar system, blockchain is essentially using the same technology but in a distributed fashion. A good analogy is that blockchain is like the early protocol of the internet, TCP/IP. But most of us don't see that when we use our computer, our browser nowadays. We only see the website, we see the merchant, we see the interfaces. But all of those interfaces, they use underlying technologies such as TCP/IP. Blockchain is actually analogous to the TCP/IP protocol. So it's the technology that powers a lot of applications. One of them is cryptocurrency. One of the central ideas of decentralization is resilience, and the other one is empowerment. So resilience in the sense that a decentralized network or a decentralized system is inherently more resistant to attack, to hacking, to tampering, and empowerment because a lot of the blockchain, especially Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies, came to light after the aftermath of the financial crisis, where there was a lot of distrust in the traditional financial system. And what that specific use of the blockchain allows is that you yourself are not only a user of that currency, you are an active participant in that system. The other thing at which you should be aware is that there's thousands of cryptocurrencies right now, and they represent different things. Not all of those cryptocurrencies are actually currencies. They're more assets. They represent different types of financial instruments. I would say that Bitcoin is actually more analogous to gold than dollars, euros, or any type of liquid currency that we use. You have other cryptocurrencies, other protocols that are actually optimized to be a means of payment, optimized to be securities. Many of them are indeed volatile. For example, in the stock market, you have volatility every day. Nowadays, most of those crypto assets are indeed analogous to stocks or something that is traded on a daily basis, and it fluctuates. They are not optimized as a means of payment. On the other hand, you have recently what we call stablecoins. Stablecoins are actually designed to be stable and to be more optimized as a means of payment.
In an emerging market with potential volatility, there were few options for verified cryptocurrency transactions that also provided the consumer protections necessary. UTRUST has filled this void by making payments and transactions simple, effective, and safe.
The primary need was about consumer protection. Right now, when you use traditional payment methods online, such as PayPal, for example, you know that if something goes wrong with the transaction, you can be entitled to get your money back. So this is not only about the monetary transaction, because at the end of the day, you're sending currency, like euros or dollars, but you're also establishing that link of trust. Right now, paying with a cryptocurrency online, it's a bit risky for the mainstream consumer. We want to change that by providing an element of trust. Merchants should be focusing on their core businesses, which is selling their goods, expanding their business, growing their client base. They shouldn't be worrying about the technicalities and the protocols of different cryptocurrencies, which are more liquid, which are not. What we provide is a way for merchants to accept users paying with different cryptocurrencies, but at the same time, not to be exposed to that volatility of crypto assets.
With an emphasis on the consumer experience, UTRUST is poised to remain a leader in the growing crypto marketplace.
One of our co-founders, he has been in the crypto space for quite a lot, and he has been using different payment methods out there. He had a really bad experience, and he actually lost a lot of money. From their perspective, we should build something better. So we did. We have a wallet that's going to be released on both app stores, Android and iOS, and we have an API ready for merchants to integrate. We are building the future of online payments. If you think in payments in the web space, in 1999, there was nothing. And if you ask someone at the time, like paying online, those websites barely work. That's never gonna exist, never gonna be needed. At that time, if you thought about paying online, you were visionary. We want people with us that share that dream of building a better payment system online with the power of this new disruptive technology.
UTRUST, cryptocurrency payments made simple and safe. To learn more, visit utrust.com.